I read somewhere that people listen to podcasts because they're lonely. So I'm going to address the audience now. Hey, welcome back. We're going to talk about our favorite Pokemon type, Part 2. What? You didn't watch Part 1? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want you here. Fuck you. That's right. So hopefully, if I was going to say something gross, but hi, welcome back to FunUntitled, where we said every podcast an F you.
Let's get into it. The next one is the grass type, and my favorite is Torterra, which I just think is like the best starter Pokemon ever. I think it's very powerful. I know it has a 4 times weakness to ice, but it's just cool looking. It's based off like the World Turtle. There's a lot of cool art of it because you can have Pokemon on top of it and potentially people, although I will admit the Pikachu Detective movie made it seem smaller than I would have imagined, but still, it looks very cool.
So as you can tell, Minty likes grass Pokemon.
Honestly, I just like grass starters. I just always pick the grass starter. I keep it simple, clean, and I kind of like the whole grass and reptilian combos, which they stopped doing, so you know how I feel now.
Does that mean you don't like Sprigato?
By the recording of this episode, we don't know what Sprigato's last form looks like. We'll see what the final form looks like, because like, I was okay with Rowlet. Then Ducey is like, whatever. Oh, but then Hisuian Ducey. Ooh, I talked about it in the part 1, so you can listen to it there, but man, he's awesome.
So Annie likes Lilligant, and what can I say about Lilligant other than
It's a girl.
yeah, it's all female. That's pretty nice.
Need a sunstone. It's kind of a pain.
Yeah. There's a little island in, I think it's not Crown Tundra. What's the other one called?
Island of Armor.
Island of Armor. They have a little island full of Lilligants.
Never will one be a shiny one for Annie.
Nope. And it's hard to praise Lilligant because I honest to God think Lilligant hates me. Because I'm like, oh, Lilligant's such a pretty Pokemon. Maybe I'll fight with it. Nope. Terrible in battle.
What about Hisuian Lilligant?
Oh, shit. We talking about Hisuian Lilligant now. Master Pass. Hisuian Lilligant.
Nah.
Yes. It's weird that the Hisuian Lilligant is the shiny colors.
Nah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same thing as Ducey. The Hisuian shiny forms, it's the same color as the modern day forms. So that implies that the shiny form won Darwinism and, you know, became the main colors.
I guess so, huh?
Like, that's what it's called, right? I'm using the right terminology.
Yeah, like natural selection, inclusive fitness, blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, I think Lilligant hates me because bad in battle. I'm not talking about Hisuian Lilligant. She's fine other than the fact that I don't understand to perfect that her Pokédex, you have to do special moves, which doesn't make sense for a fighting Pokemon who's strong in attack. Also, just a little disclaimer for like the 5-year-olds watching. The Pokemon has physical and special moves, and that's what the attack and special attack determines. And Pokemons are normally good only in one. If they're good in both, they're weak Pokemon.
Ow.
What did I say that was wrong?
I don't know, there's gotta be someone out there.
So, oh yeah, maybe. I wonder if Hisuian Lilligant should be my favorite grass now. No, I don't think so.
I was gonna ask, like, between the two, because you really like both of them.
I do, but one of them can fight, and the other one's useless. She's so useless compared to her counterpart, Whimsicott.
Oh, yeah, Whimsicott's pretty good.
Yeah, Whimsicott's pretty good.
Is Whimsicott also flying?
No, it's Grass Fairy.
No, what?
Yeah, it was grass only, and then when Fairy was introduced,
Google this.
Whimsicott, or the Japanese name Elfun, is a dual grass fairy Pokemon introduced in Gen 5, and prior to Generation 6, it was a pure grass Pokemon.
How did it not make it flying? It's literally based on like a dandelion.
We can't have another Hoppit situation.
It's exactly what's going on.
So yeah, Torterra wins the grass round, y'all.
Woo. Oh yeah, that's right. Baiting and competing. Kind of really up to you guys.
Because only opinion we care about is yours if you watched part 1. Moving on. You know what's the best thing about a Pokemon? If it be memorable, correcto?
Right.
So what if I told you the next Pokemon in my ground category has the most in-the-ass evolution that makes it rememberable? That's right, my favorite is Galarian Mask.
Wait, Galarian Mask or Hisuian Bascule Legion? I forget it's Basculin. But actually, yours has to be in a certain area.
Mine has
as
to be
well as take the damage.
Yeah.
Never mind, yeah.
How does
Galarian Mask.
Hisuian Basculin evolve again?
He needs to take a certain amount of damage.
Okay, so we're both kind of the same because your mask needs 49 damage and you have to go underneath a certain arcway.
Yeah, and I believe Basculin is like 256, which is more than its HP.
Yeah, but you can heal it, right?
Yeah, I think you can. I think it has to be continuous though.
Okay.
It's insane.
RIP to people going in blind. Because I can't imagine you thinking, okay, I know this is your mask. I know it has a configurous form. How do you evolve?
I will admit, I really do love Unigirus, the like counterpart. I think it looks so cool. I love the animation, but it's not as cool as my ground type Pokemon, which is Ursaluna. Ride that motherfucker.
Also, if you want to talk about pain in the ass way to evolve it.
I know. I think even up to this point, I still haven't evolved my Ursaring to Ursaluna.
Here's what you have to understand, y'all. In theory, it's simpler. You just need like a peat moss rock to evolve it.
Yeah.
But you can only find that rock under a full moon.
No.
Oh.
You can find it anytime, but you have to use the Ursaluna to find it, and then you have to wait for a full moon to evolve it.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can't tell the difference between like, you know, like the when it's like almost full, like there's like 1/8 left.
Yeah, I don't know. Annie is really bad with the Ursaluna. Cause like she's like, oh, it's red. Oh, now it's green. I guess I've lost it. No point in turning around.
I was talking about moon phases, you asshole.
Oh, you talking about moon phases?
I was clearly talking about moon phases.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it waxing and waning, right?
Yeah, but I don't remember which is which.
Okay.
Ursaluna.
Okay, your mask is cool because when he was founded in the British region, so thus he's a commentary on how British people steal shit from other cultures.
Basically Egyptians.
Yes, and that's why he's ground, because he's like, you have to dig up architecture to get your mask. No?
I mean, sure.
What is the type of regular your mask?
I believe it's just gold.
Oh shit.
Moving on, we're going to the ice type Pokemon. This one I have the hardest time, I will admit. But I have chosen Avalugg.
You saw one fan art.
One super cute fan art of Avalugg and like the little Bergmites on top, kind of like skating and just hanging around. And I just thought that's super cute. And like in Crown of Tundra, they're like super cool because they just like pretend to be ice forms and then they like, I assume they ambush Pokemon that lands on its body.
That's 3 Pokemon in a row where you're like, I really like this Pokemon because you can ride it.
Got a type.
It's a weird type.
Was it not cool when we play Sun and Moon and we get to ride Pokemon? Is it not cool to do that in Pokemon Legends Arceus?
You name me 3 Pokemon that you could ride in Sun and Moon.
Stoutland? What's the horse one called?
Mudbray?
Mudbray? Machamp?
Oh my god, I forgot you could ride Machamp.
Technically, yes.
Jesus. Real fast. We have the Bulbapedia site open to look up Whimsicott, and like the Exorcist type of shit started playing, and I freaked out.
That's
like,
an exorcist?
No, it's just this girl who's like going on withdrawal. So like she's contorting her body, and like the message is, "Hey, don't vape, kids, or else you're gonna be like the Exorcist girl." And it's freaking me the fuck. I have to like.
No, I'm pretty sure it meant not even one.
No. Okay, wait. We're gonna. No, she look at that. She's vaping.
There's a lot of smoking type drug.
Okay, forget it. We're not looking at this anymore.
It didn't tell us. I think I was smoking.
Oh my
I
god.
think it was just regular smoking.
I can't believe what a failure of a commercial that was. It couldn't even tell us. Moving on. Sorry. It's all ice, right?
Right, we agreed that Avalugg was the best ice type Pokemon.
Bite me. My favorite ice Pokemon that doesn't scare me. Please forgive me. I forgot how to pronounce his name.
Glaceon?
No, Amaras?
Oh, the dinosaur Pokemon of the Kalos region.
Yes. He's only ice type. Oh, ice rock. Sorry.
Yeah, fossil Pokemon rock type. Actually, the Galar ones aren't all rock, right?
Well, do we consider that the fossil Pokemon? It already broke all the rules being mismatched.
I'd say they count as fossil Pokemon.
You know what would be cool if the original form still had the rock type, but when they got combined, they lost it and was just the secondary type.
That would be cool. What if, like, Pokemon Legends, there was a Galar version? That's where you get to see, like, the original ones.
That'd be cool.
I really hope that it continue the Legends, because Legend is such an awesome game.
And it's so pretty.
It's like, I don't know if you, some say it's like a main game, some say it's a side game. Whatever it is, it's like the best Pokemon game.
Oh yeah, totally. Going back to Amaras, you son of a bitch.
I thought we agreed Avalugg.
No,
that was also in Pokemon Legends.
Because Amaras was one of the few Pokemon with that move.
Freeze Dry.
Freeze Dry.
That's a good move.
It's an ice type, but it has the same effect as if it was a water type.
No, you idiot.
That's not it?
It's an ice type move that's also super effective against water type Pokemon.
Oh. Hawlucha has one, right?
Yes, Hawlucha. No, that one's different. That one, Flying Press, it acts as a fighting and flying type move.
Oh, I guess I got the two confused.
They should really do more of those.
I don't know why it's only 2 moves in Kalos.
Right? Like, somebody had a good idea and then they're like, nah, it's too OP. I was like, but you only give it to like one Pokemon.
Anyways, Amaras is 10 times prettier than Ice Walk.
They're both Ice Rock.
Fuck!
Well, technically, Avalugg's just ice. Let's talk about Hisui and Avalugg.
Why is no? You know how like people will be like, oh, this is my fandom iceberg explained.
Right.
Why have we not done with that with Alavug? You know why? It doesn't have a tip.
It's on his belly.
What are you gonna do? Flip over?
Yes. Anyway, moving on to the next best normal type Pokemon, which probably has the second widest selection you could pick from.
And remember, all our answers is definitive. There is no other correct answer. I know people are like, every Pokemon has a fan who has them as their number one fan. Nah. There's only 2 Pokemon with number one fans, and they're our favorites.
Hey, mine is the big, foofy dog Pokemon of the Unova region. It's Stoutland. I think he's fluffy, he's cute, he's got a mustache. Lillipup is very cute too, and he is okay. And he can learn all the fangs. Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, Ice Fang. And my Stoutland was a little speedster, so I really like that.
I think one might forget that Stoutland is Scottish, and the Scot has done some really weird things.
You don't know European history at all.
I wonder if Stoutland likes potatoes.
Annie.
What?
Please. That's Ireland.
No! Oh, Jacksepticeye is from Ireland?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Piece of shit.
Anyways, you say your boy is a fluffy boy?
Yes.
You say that he is a good boy?
Yes.
Is he a better boy than mine, Furret?
Absolutely.
Furret, who is 5 feet tall?
It's 6.
And thus more huggable? Furret, who can nurture his babies? While Stoutland is being a Scottish father and fighting the Brits and too busy to raise his own son?
You can ride a Stoutland, you can't ride a ferret.
The Furret can ride you though and be like the funniest full feather scar.
Have you ever seen a ferret in the anime?
Yes. No, wait. Actually, remember that one episode where there was a mama-centric trying to find his baby-centric who's going on adventures
Exactly.
with Togepi? What
Yes.
happened?
They don't have ferret parents, because you know why? They too are in the war, not being ready to raise their children.
It's the same war from Salad Finger, by the way. We're not talking about a real war. I think the Salad Finger war might be real, actually.
Why would you say a reference that most people probably don't know?
Everyone knows Salad Fingers.
No one knows Salad Fingers unless the film theory fan.
Yeah, I guess so. It's not a game theory.
I have no idea. You're the theory expert.
But it's really easy to draw. That's my winning argument here.
Oh, bullshit.
You ever tried draw Stoutland?
I have.
Is it easy?
No.
Also, he looks like a mom. Oh my god, that's another thing. Think about the grooming bill.
I don't have to.
What did I say? All the categories are valid.
Well, yours is 5 feet of fur.
So it's a toss-up. Moving on to poison. As the gentleman poison Pokemon, I will let you go first. Because every time I fight your poison Pokemon, it goes first anyways. I don't know why it's so fast. It's so big.
Poison is my absolute favorite type of the Pokemon region. I basically love all of them except Sneasler.
Oh, shitting on Sneasler here.
Because it's clearly a lazy evolution design. They
But
literally
we say nothing about Wiglet.
No, because Wiglet is based off a garden eel. A Sneasler is just an elonged Hisuian Sneasel. They don't even do anything clever with the name. They literally put ER at the end. We're not talking about Sneasler.
All the
My-
Ingo fans are on your asshole.
So overrated. Motherfucker. Anyways, enough about my least favorite poison type. My most favorite poison type Pokemon is Scorpiopede. It's a poison bug Pokemon introduced in the Unova region, which is like the best region in my opinion. Mine was incredibly fast, had a super powerful move, and I can't wait for it to be a Unova remake because now it can learn Smart Strike, so that way it's a steel type move that's good against rock type Pokemon, which will help against one of its weaknesses. It has a roar that sounds like a dinosaur. Go listen to it in the game. I was also shocked when I heard this in the game, and I always rely on poison Pokemon, not necessarily to just poison enemies. It's just weird. I just really love poison Pokemon. I'll always have one on my team. That's why I stole Toxel from Annie.
Yeah, we don't like to do repeats in this house, and I lost Toxel somehow.
I remember it was like you thought of it, then you said no. So I said, okay, then I'm gonna take it. And you were like, fine. And then you regretted it.
Every day of my life. And then I had to put a stupid Flapple on my team. Flapple's not good.
Flapple's cute. Dragon Pokemon are good though.
Dragon Pokemon good, but I already had a Dracovish.
Dracofish only has one move it can do.
And yet he pounds your ass.
Dracofish does not have a dragon type move.
Yeah, I gotta work on that. So, that's nice about your Scorpiopede. Nice story, bro. But let me ask you something. Could Scorpiopede be in a lesbian anime? No, I don't think so. But my poison Pokemon, Roserade, could.
Oh.
Roserade is so pretty and so strong, and it has a little mask. It's both Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask, and she has a little white rose on top. How fucking cute! The fact that they added in Sinnoh, that you have the stages of the rose, you have like the the bud, and then like the thorns, and then the actual flower. It's like, oh my god, you peaked, Pokemon, you peaked.
It is a Sinnoh Pokemon. Sinnoh has some pretty good design. designs.
I think, controversially, all the Sinnoh expansions, the ones that like you add on to the previous regions, they're all slap. There's not a single loser of the bunch.
That is true, but Rosary does not count for one of those.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, we knew Rosary like from the beginning.
Wait, okay, I'm fine. I'm just gonna say all of them in Sinnoh, like Munchlax.
Yeah, I'm saying Sinnoh's probably gotta be like second best in terms of Pokemon design.
That's why Rosewaid can bleach. Oh, actually, I guess a bug, huh?
Yeah. Kind of a dampen things, huh?
No, I normally teach mine Sunny Day and Red Balls. I'm good.
Mine's faster.
Mine's prettier.
And those X scissors.
I gave mine a quick claw.
That doesn't always work.
50-50.
And you have to do Sunny Day first.
Moving on to our favorite psychic Pokemon. I'm a little afraid because if I remember correctly, I think in part 1 I slammed you for picking a furry bait Pokemon. Is that correct? Or did I pick the furry bait Pokemon?
I don't remember.
Concept was slammed. We don't look fondly on these furry baits. That furry bait walk does not appease to us. But my favorite psychic is Gardevoir.
One of the OP furry baits.
I don't know what you want me to say. Like, clearly, I like Lilligant. I like the elegant Pokemon. And it's a really pretty design. It looks very alien. I don't know why Pokemon associate psychic types with aliens, but I'm vibing.
No, that's stupid. One day they will eventually introduce cosmic type Pokemon. Because it only makes sense. Because psychic makes no sense to be space themed.
We would lose all our psychic Pokemon to cosmic.
You want to lose all of them. You just lose a good chunk of them.
Like, at least half.
Yeah, so what?
Spoon. Stop, I think about Alakazam.
It's a good psychic Pokemon. One of the OGs.
I mean, like, if you're a Pokemon fan, like, you know who Gardevoir is. Even if you don't know Pokemon, there's a good chance if you look on devious websites, you'll know who Gardevoir is.
Affinity.net. You know what else? Psychic type Pokemon that everyone knows? Mew.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Mew's the best. Mew's cute. The progenitor of all Pokemon. Probably the number one. Would you have to say Arceus is Mew's mother?
I think you do. Huh, another point for Mew, I guess.
No, I have a big affinity for Mew because there's a lot of Pokemon, I don't know what you guys call it, a Riemann, a Gacha, a blind box, where like you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting a Mew. And like the first 3 series that I got that where I could have gotten a Mew, I did get a Mew. So I started collecting Mews, and I'm not like super religious, but I am somewhat superstitious in that this is kind of a sign for me. And besides, it's so easy to draw Mew and it's so cute.
It's really weird because Minty has a lot of Mew and Slowpoke stuff, so sometimes I get confused of what pink thing I'm looking at. Because they're all pink. Right now, 3 Slowpokes are looking at me. Oh, fourth one.
It's so true. I need more Slowpokes apparently.
They won't give it to you. Exum, give it to you. That's a song.
Moving on.
Okay, so I fucked up a little here. So Amaros was actually my favorite rock. Should have probably written this shit down.
I told you if you knew it.
And Glaceon was my favorite ice. But like, what, you want to sit down and listen to us talk about Eevee evolutions?
No, we want to talk about rock type Pokemon, which I think is a very underrated type. Like, I think if people were to be like, hey, what's your favorite type? They wouldn't say rock. Even though rock has a lot of good types. Let me start with my favorite one. My favorite is Rockruff. He is so cute. I think of all the dog puppy Pokemon, and I know I love Stoutland, but I think Rockruff is the cutest one. He also knows this move called Excel Rock, which we talked in part 1, where he gets to go first. It's a pretty decent move in terms of power too. And of course, of all the Lycan rocks, my favorite is the Daytime. Other rock type Pokemon I love, the 3 basic ones, the Geodude, Roggenrola, and Torkoal. I just think they're fantastic. Right?
Sorry, Roly Poly.
Oh, Roly Poly, that's its name. Shit. Don't embarrass me. Talk about rock type Pokemon I really love.
They're all rocks.
Roggenrola is my favorite. I always say that's Roggenrola because it's already a play on rock and roll, so it only goes hand in hand together. And there was a shiny Roggenrola event recently on the Pokemon Go, and I had to catch that because shiny Gigalith is my fucking like top shiny Pokemon I would want to have.
Minty and I have top 3 shiny Pokemon that we want, and I will never get my 3, but Minty will check it off the list and get a new 3.
I still haven't got my Scolipede.
You're working on Scolipede, but you got Gigalith, and who was the other one I thought was like a long time fave?
Crobat.
Crobat, yes.
Yeah, I got that in Legends. Tropius was also another one. I got that one in Auras. I probably have some other ones. Usually anyone that's pink I want. I have a shiny Sentret. I don't think I evolved it yet because I really like the gold.
And here I am crying for crumbs. Like, just get me a shiny Lilligant, Trevenant, Rosewaid, and I'll be happy.
Trevenant's nice.
Yeah, it's so fucking... Is that how you pronounce it? Trevenant?
Sure, why not?
It's the tree ghost grass. So yeah, that's the rock. Sorry for fucking that up.
Wait, am I not gonna go on?
No, because despite what your parents tell you, I don't like hearing you talk. So, well, the second to last category, it is Steel type. And I personally have a rule. I don't like to put legendary Pokemons in these normal slots of who's your favorite. But shout out to Jirachi. Hella cute. Any Pokemon that May from the anime has bonds with,
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, hella cute. But my favorite Steel is Hisuian Gudra.
Oh yeah.
Because Gudra and Carlos was on my main team. Wasn't the best, but passable for a pseudo-legendary. And then they fixed all of his flaws. Although, I guess, again, according to Evolution, I guess it had flaws because they got rid of it. But Hisuian Gudra is so strong, and I love his shelter move. But basically, for like, I think 1 or 2 turns, no one can really hit it.
Yeah, because you're obscured.
Yes.
And I think his defense goes up.
Hey, yeah, so even if you do hit it, it was a scratch.
That's one of the Pokemon that's on your main team that I am jealous of. Because he's very powerful and very strong, good defense.
Why don't you just put one on your team? It's not like we can fight in Arceus.
That's not how this works, Annie. Don't break the rules just because we can't fight each other.
Hey, Scarlet Violet, if we have Hisuian Gudra with Zoroark, you can have Gudra.
Are you crazy? Don't give up your Pokemon like that.
I'm just saying we're sharing the wealth because it's so fucking strong.
It's amazingly strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Steel types are incredibly cool. So I tend to always flip-flop between Aggron, Steelix, and Scizors. I think all 3 of them are amazing. They all have mega evolutions. I think I always kind of tend towards Aggron because I just think like him being big, bulky, a rock type Pokemon just makes him very cool. I don't think I've had one since Hoenn. They don't really put him in many games.
You know, it's funny. I think, is Aggron a pseudo-legendary?
No.
Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Considering that region has 2 pseudo-legendaries, you could have just slapped on a 3rd one.
Right.
No other region has 2, right?
No, which always makes the count weird.
How to tell if this is Minty or Annie's? Count the angles of the Pokemon.
Shut up.
I'm just saying the best example. You know, Aggron's nice, but like very underrated for some reason.
I think there's a 4-time weakness to fighting type, and fighting types, a lot of Pokemon can learn a fighting type move.
As we saw with Minty's Unova team, who everyone knew Brick Break for some reason.
Look, Pokemon is still trying to find the balance of TMs that you can give to everyone and TMs that break, and it's just like, Unova, they didn't have a rule. They were just like, yeah, anyone can learn TMs, and the TMs won't break on you. So I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna teach everyone Brick Break. Because somebody loved giving Reflect and Light Screen.
Because it's a valid Pokemon attack move.
It's a valid strategy, but it's very annoying.
Moving on to our last category. We've seen all of it, but this one I assure you, for everyone in your seats, you will stand and clap.
Unless you're on the toilet, don't do that.
Don't listen to me on the toilet. I specifically tell my friends, if you have to use the toilet, take me off the Discord call. So,
You can go first because mine is a spectacular choice.
oh, that's funny because the audience is already clapping because it's the sea lion. Which one has ears?
Oh shit.
I think sea lion has ears.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the sea lion's clapping. You know, like at SeaWorld, a totally happy place that's not depressing.
Are those seals or sea lions?
It has to be sea lions.
Are you sure?
I guarantee you.
Alright.
Because the magnificent Poplio's on stage. He's doing bubble tricks. She's owned by the most best girl in Alola. Lana?
That sounds like a question mark.
I forgot her name. Because whenever you go on the tag, you won't find anything for Lana, but you'll find it for a Japanese named Suiwen.
Suiren?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I think it's like a word that sounds like siren.
Oh, I know Sui is usually water.
Oh. So, Poplio is the starter Pokemon for Alola. I forgot our gimmick was that we're supposed to try explain these motherfuckers to people who don't know them.
Oh shit.
Okay, so imagine, I cannot tell you. I just got PTSD flashback because I was gonna say, okay, think of a clown. No, not that fake Mon Evolution people pass around Poplio. No, but not that scary clown people thought Poplio was gonna evolve into. Erase that from your mind.
Imagine a world where Poplio evolved into a scary ass clown Pokemon that was on its 2 feet.
And it like menacingly held on to bubbles as if there was bombs. It was so fucking weird. Anyways, I love Poplio. It has a little. I am a slut for that Jester Frill collar.
Yet you don't like clowns.
I don't like clowns, but I did have a guy online avatar named Clown Mistress who had a very nice Jester Clown aesthetic.
That's a nice name.
Right?
Yeah.
It's 100% BDSM, and I can't believe a 10-year-old thought of it.
Well, before it was cool.
I just love Popplio. I have a giant doll of it on my bed. Not as big as Minty Slowpoke.
Which transitions into the best water type Pokemon that
you
we should
fucking
all
me?
agree upon. It is the Slowpoke.
I can't believe Slowpoke beat Railord.
I had Wailord on as my favorite for the longest time. And I think it was mainly because I had Slowpoke in the Psychic pocket. But now that I put Mew there, because that just makes more sense, I'm putting Slowpoke in the water pocket. Because again, how many is in the room watching you now?
Let me do a recount just to make sure. I think it's still 4.
How many of them are watching you when you sleep at night?
Oh boy, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
5?
Or is it 4?
I think it's 4.
Okay, because there's Sassy, there's Fatty, there's Tsum Tsum, there's the big Jungle Bomb. Oh, and I was thinking of the Slowpoke figurine from the water, under the water.
Oh, yes, that is true. Which is one of my best remint items.
Yeah, but like, how would you describe it?
It's like, it's 2-layered where the top layer is like the surface of the water and the bottom is like the bottom of the ocean, and the Pokemon somehow is like, there's interaction between the top and the bottom layers. There could be 2 Pokemon. You could just be taking up the entire space. It's so beautiful. We had to buy the whole set. But I'm just saying, Slowpoke, that doofy Pokemon that suffered in the Johto region when supposedly Slowpoke tail soup was all the rage. That's so sad. That's like one of the saddest things Pokemon has thought of.
And then they continue it in Kalos.
Oh my god, did they?
Man, you went to the restaurant, right? That battle restaurant that we did to get money. One of the dishes was Slowpoke tail.
Are you effing me?
I'm pretty sure.
You know how many times I fought in the restaurant?
Okay, we googled it.
In Pokemon X and Y, Slowpoke tail is one of the dishes served by Restaurant Leia in Lumino City. And you know what? I robbed those people. The main reason why I went there so often was to 1, train my Pokemon, but was 2, also to make a lot of money because the clothes in X and Y were expensive because it was based off France. I had a shit ton of money from that game.
Yeah, French beef do fucked up. Okay, wait. How would you rank your favorite Slowbros and Kings comparing to like the regular and Gala?
Okay, so Slowpoke is number 1.
Okay.
Kanto Slowbro is number 2. I would say I like the Gala Slowbro as 3. I think it just looks cool. I think it makes a lot of sense. Then Johto Slowking, and then Gala Slowking. I haven't had much experience with Gala Slowking.
Yeah, because it's kind of introduced late in the game, right?
Yeah, I think like
It was at Crown Tundra,
yeah.
and then the Slowbro was in Isles of Armor.
Yeah.
It sucks because Avery would have liked that Slowking.
Yeah. So
I love Avery.
I'm happy for you. That's why you should love Slowpoke and the family of Slowpoke.
That Slowbro was on his back for a long time in that card. Oh my god! Oh, I just got so excited because I remembered Avery can do a push-up. Sorry.
Get it together, man. The reason why I really love Slowpoke though, it kind of started when like we were in high school and we were trying to like assign our spirit Pokemons. In a mean way, I assigned Annie Slowpoke and was like, no, it makes total sense for you because you're stupid. And like when a shelter bites you and it takes over Slowbro, they make fun of people and you're such a pushover. But you're also technically smart and Slowpoke is water and psychic. I just love the doofy motherfucker. And he's also based off an otter, which is Annie's favorite animal, so
Can't believe it's an otter.
the river otter, Google it. It's the animal that it most closely resembles.
Alright, we said all our favorite Pokemon, maybe except for Ice, but you know it's Glaceon. Get in the comments and you decide who has the better list.
And what is your favorite type?
Yeah, you should say that. We care about our target demographic.
What's your favorite type? If mine is poison.
I don't know. I want to say it's like either Psychic or Ghost, but I like so many goddamn grass Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I forget. It's always the grass.
Until next time, this is Pokemon Ma signing out.